It's you. I can't believe it. How did you find me? How long has it been since...
What happened to you?
What? Oh no. Frey. This isn't... I can explain.
You disappeared for years, and this is how I find you? Stealing data from a global security compound, slaughtering indiscriminately. I thought hearing you're working with Talon would be the worst thing I could learn about you, but clearly that was too optimistic.
Frey, wait,
I've spent months on your trail. I worked for Talon agents just to track you down. I refuse to believe all the horrible things they said about
I promise it's not what
You left Overwatch behind, left me behind, because you couldn't bear to compromise what you believed in. And now, all this? What have you become?
Freya, just hear me out. Please. When I left Overwatch, it was because I thought I could help more on my own. I remember saying goodbye to you and wondering if I was doing the right thing. I remember having options lined up, being hopeful for a chance at something new. But some point after that, my memory just stops. You want to know what happened to me? How I ended up like this? So do I. It's like I'm being manipulated, compelled to act without mercy to achieve a goal I don't understand. It tells me to work with Talon. It tells me to infiltrate bases like this one, no matter how many lives I need to take. And if I try to fight it, it just takes over, and I wake up like this. I don't know what it is, what it wants, but it's turning me into a monster. I know it's difficult to trust me, Frey. There are things I've done that I'd rather have never known. But I promise, I'm telling you the truth.
Altså for helvede.
I'm sorry, Frey, for putting you in this position. I wouldn't blame you if you walked away. Or if you think I can't leave here alive.
No. There's a reason I came this far to find you. If any part of you is still the Emery I knew, then I believe you. Let's get out of here, before anyone else finds this mess.
This place seems familiar. Where are we?
You really don't know?
No, I don't know much of anything right now.
We're in Riyadh.
I woke up in Lima just a few days ago. I was in Osaka before that. Now I'm here. And I barely remember how any of it happened.
Well, whatever you remember is more than anyone else knows. From the sound of it, you've been off-grid a long time.
Why did you come looking for me then?
Your boss has sent me. Seems Talon's got plans they need you to handle.
Vibe. Look at that price tag. No wonder you came for me.
With what you put me through, I'm making Max pay me double.
If he needs me back so bad he sent you, hell, call it triple. But I'm glad you came. It's been years since I've spoken to anyone I trust, let alone a friend.
Yeah, of course.
What happens once you turn me into Max, then?
Well, I figured I might stay with you.
You will? Even if it means working with Talon?
I don't exactly share Talon's aims. But if that's what it takes, I'll manage. You always had my back when we worked together. It's only right I return the favor. I want to help you, Emery.
Thank you, Frey. I think you might be the only one who can.
Project log Jetpack Cut, Entry 1. With Null Sector gone, the team has been sitting around Gibraltar without much to do. I'd say I'm in the same boat, but to be honest, I've had my hands full. Ever since I found this cute little stowaway, my mind has been racing with ideas. For some reason, when I rescued this pretty kitty from in between some rocket parts in the main landing bay, I thought back to some projects I never got off the ground. Literally. I was so young when I drafted them up, and that lazy old Mitzi wasn't much help either. But something about this stray got me thinking again. Maybe there's a way to make this work after all. Looking at my old sketches, I can tell I had a lot of hopes for this build. Guess it goes to show how far I've come that I can finally turn all those dreams into reality. And Fika has been a surprising help. Oh, I named her Fika, by the way, since she looks like a big kanelbulle. There was a funny moment earlier today. I was so stuck on the schematics for the thrusters, but Fika knocked one of my old blueprints off the shelf, and it actually clued me into the answer I was looking for. I can't help but think there's something special about this kitty. I'm thinking over what material suits the jetpack best. A carbon fiber frame would be nice and lightweight, but aluminum would be more resilient. The weight distribution on a cat is pretty different from a human, not to mention the tail. So for the stabilizers, I'm thinking... Does the harness need shock absorbers, or will Fika's fur be enough? Big problem. How to make a joystick that doesn't require opposable thumbs. I have a few ideas for the motor, but I'll need to be careful. I'm worried Fika might lose one of her 9 lives if it's too loud on startup. And for the healing projectiles, actually, should they be projectiles? Oh, I bet Fika will love that. I should really add a grapple to the frame. She'll need it whenever Reinhardt charges off without us. I put out different paint options, and Fika knocked everything over except blue, of course. Hon är svensk ut i klospetsarna. And that's that. Blueprints for Project Jetpack Cat are finally complete. Whew. I wish my younger self could see just how well this turned out. To be honest though, I'm not sure I'll ever get the chance to build this for real. I know Fika would be a great help, but a cat in a jetpack seems crazy, even by our team standards. But who knows? We keep saying the world could always use more heroes, and I think she might be just the hero the world needs right now.
Vice President Singania, the ceremony will start when you're ready. I've uploaded the latest speech onto your datapad if you'd like to.
I'll handle it. I've designed this entire awards ceremony to maximize budget and spectacle. Every detail in place is a balance of impact and efficiency. And they would test my patience now, just moments before I'm set to take the stage. Well, I suppose I should be well rehearsed. Let's see what they've written for me now. Thank you all for being here today. It is my honor to present this year's Vishkar Award for Excellence in Reimagining Architectonical Applications to a most worthy candidate. But before I speak of our honoree, allow me to introduce myself. As you surely know, my family... Oh, they can't be serious. Bringing up my family before even mentioning my own achievements. Introducing myself as if everyone doesn't already know who I am. The Singania family's connections to Vishkar are... Connections? Once I say connections, I've lost them. They'll think only of the Singania name on the plaque outside, and my grandfather's legacy. Vishkar isn't a dynasty. Well, I suppose it is. But it's not as though I was handed this position. I've trained years, proven my worth. Oh, what utter drivel! They truly expect me to spend 3 minutes extolling our architects, prattling on about their expertise, about how this company would be nothing without their hard work and dedication. Oh, enough. I am the one in charge here. My fortune bankrolls their academies. My contracts secure their assignments. I've already dedicated an entire evening to their success. I hardly think they deserve more of my praise. Oh, this speech is useless. I will speak for myself. Again, Vera, in your own words, from the beginning. It is my duty as an executive for the Vishkar Corporation to project the same lightness of being that we manufacture and provide to our partners across the globe. As an architect and an entrepreneur, I have found a wealth of success. Some have called me too generous for sharing my victories with the company, but a rising tide elevates every ship, as they say. And under my oversight, no single group has risen higher than Vishkar's talented architects. To those present in the room tonight, know that talent alone may only take you so far. It was my drive that carried me through my schooling and earned me the position I now hold. Proud as I am to bear the Singania family name, I don't solely attribute my success to my upbringing. Their support was always rather specific in its focus. As critical as the public can be, one's own kin can sometimes be far crueler. Though my family may not have bought into my initial forays into heartlight manipulation, the care and resources I subsequently put toward mastering the craft taught me more than any academy could. I learned not to tolerate anyone who would question the merit of my work, or insinuate that I have not earned my position. Certainly, there's value in the artistry of hard-light manipulation. But what about the art of negotiation? Of presentation? Shaping oneself to be perfect. Crafting not just a reputation, but an image. Something untouchable. Something worthy. That is the true test of talent. The real... Oh, what are you saying, Vera? Even if it were the truth, no one would respect you. Let alone believe you, if you shared your own perspective. No, just give them what they want. Deliver the speech. Hand out the award. Smile. You're Vera Singania, heiress to the Vishkar dynasty, keeper of the family fortune, inheritor of innovation. You will be the one to lead Vishkar into its better, brighter future. They want you to be perfect, Vera. It's a good thing you are.